Hello, classmates. My name is Enrique Rodriguez, and I'll be doing Amazon case study for this week. Here's the Amazon history. Created by Jeff Bezos in 1994 at Seattle, Washington. It got its name from being the first letter in the alphabet and the longest river in South America. Started as an online bookstore focused on e-commerce, cloud computing, and AI. Amazon is the biggest internet company by revenue in the world and is the second largest employer in the United States. Now, Amazon has its hand in logistic, music, cloud services. Echo and Alexa is their AI service, Prime Video, and they just, not just, but a couple years ago bought Whole Food for $13 billion. Jeff Bezos stated for his success is to be obsessed with the customer. That's what he believes in, how the company is able to grow so fast over the years. For question one, describe Amazon. What kind of company is Amazon? Amazon is an American tech multinational technology company focused on e-commerce and cloud computing, digital streaming, and AI. They're one of the Big Five, which is one of the five largest domestic technology company in the United States. Uh, One thing they were able to do is innovate fast shipping with their 2 day Amazon shipping. That's how they were able to really give themselves a name. For question 1B would be, what is Amazon business model? It's a two-sided marketplace, which means they are heavily focused on customer satisfaction and having third party sellers. Um, as third party sellers, they really focus on having drop shippers or other people to create online stores to ship products, which Amazon is able to store and ship out. They live by the time model. The customer is always right, which is why people want to keep coming back to them. If anyone has ever bought anything from customers, it's always a pleasant experience. And whenever it's not, customer service that they have on 24/7 is always more than happy to help you out, and give you a better experience at the end. We're having the most of the products sold by third-party sellers. Amazon is able to focus on more on logistic and storage and shipping priorities, which is the backbone of their business. Here's a quick little Amazon business model. How they have partners, supply side, distributors, and demand side of the customer and other things. What is Amazon core competency? Their main core competency will be distribution and logistic. They were able to create a platform which is able to sustain itself. They were able to change the e-commerce landscape when they announced Amazon Prime, which includes their famous 2 day shipping. Always looking in the future with new technology introduced all over the business with shipping, warehousing, and their non person store. They really focus on having a faster, a more time consuming uh, business, everyday business life. We're having more AI robots really doing the heavy lifting of the business, to moving it quicker. And then in the recent years, they introduced a non-employee store, which is called Amazon Go, where you pretty much scan a barcode, which the AI is able to detect what products and stuff that you pick up in the store, and you never have to really take out your card or pay. You just walk in, walk out, and the system already know what you purchased and what you put back. That's a really interesting concept, and only in the future we can see what's gonna happen with that. For question two is Amazon. How is Amazon is using its core competencies in its diversification efforts? Amazon continues to spend billions of diversification efforts. Do you believe these efforts contribute to Amazon gaining and obtaining a competitive advantage? Why or why not? Where is Amazon next growth engine coming from? They saw a growth in their business and they knew they should be known as just a e-commerce business. They shouldn't be known as an e-commerce business. Being focused on logistics and distribution, they were able to push the diversification strategy with their Prime videos and grocery stores as an example. They really wanted to push the company into more just being a shipping and receiving company. They wanted to be able to be known as a company that's able to put their hands into pretty much everything they everyday people use. Um, these efforts to contribute to Amazon gaining and sustaining a competitive advantage. Amazon's next growth engine would be the gaming market. The way gaming has been a couple of years, that market is really just barely being tapped into, and only time we can see with more AI, more streaming, more everything being digital, everything being able to watch on your phone. Uh, we just saw how the PS5 really sold out for years, and I think Amazon is able to really take advantage of that if they really market it and plan it right. I'm sure they could be able to create something that people want and will be successful having that Amazon name. Question three, is AWS related to Amazon core business? Why or why not? Some investors are pressing Jeff Bezos to spin out AWS as a standalone company. Do you agree with this recommendation? Why or why not? AWS is Amazon Web Service cloud platform. AWS is related to Amazon core business by providing enterprise data, cloud-based computing, data processing, machine learning, Internet of its thing, messaging, and other digital service. Investors want AWS to be a standalone company because it will boost its potential market value to $38 billion, and a IPO will generate a lot of cash for Amazon. I don't think it should be a standalone company. AWS and Amazon complement each other. They really go hand by hand. AWS plays a huge part of Amazon expanding ecosystem of digital content and e-commerce services. Um, I understand how the investors would. Obviously, they think about profits and the payout that they will get as a standalone company. But at the same time, that's a really big risk taking it because obviously Amazon relies on their services to really have it running day to day, and then having more businesses really um, uh, store their data into them. It might really make the service slower or really give it glitchy and make at the end really give it a bad name. Here's an example of the Amazon companies that Amazon really produce that the AWS really has its hands in, like the Amazon Kindle, Amazon Music, Amazon Video, and Audiobook. And then question four, which of its competitors does Bezos need to pay more attention to, and why, and how should it deal with them in terms of diversing Amazon business and corporate strategy? The main competitor Amazon has is for its e-commerce business will be Walmart and Target. I think those are the main two companies that really uh, making Amazon really work for its money. But Amazon can promote as a service. I feel like they will be same day pickup at their warehouses or food or hold food locations. Um, I know everyone loves their 2 day shipping, but some people don't really mind going out, or if they're really out, might as well just go in someplace and pick it up everything that they need. And that's just what's at the grocery store, like at Walmart or Target. You can only buy what they have there. With Amazon, obviously they have these big warehouse where they have millions of stuff that you name, and there'll be a real advantage of being able to just to pick something online and not really have to wait 2 days and just go in the same day. And with more warehouses being built and Whole Foods being around, it will be a convenient way just to go pick up your stuff. And then another thing will be offering more cheaper Amazon generic brand, like how Walmart and Target do. Like Walmart has their own in-house brand, and Target as well. And obviously these brands are cheaper, even though they're exact same product as the competitors that they sell at their own store. But they realize they can sell it cheaper and exact same product, and people will most likely pick cheaper version to save money. And even though it's the same product, they won't really mind. And then one factor that they can do to gain more business, promote their AWS more to people than just big companies like Netflix. Um, during this project, I really didn't really knew about AWS. I felt like I heard about it, but I really didn't really do more research of what that company does or that part of the business does. And during learning more, I feel like same thing with Apple have iCloud. I think this is a service that people could use. I'm sure people do use it, but being able to promote it more as day-to-day people, I think that's something that I can really profit off of over time. Thank you so much for listening, and have a great day.